I want to officially welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Soul Healing Sunday. I am Alan Carez, and I have the joy and honor of introducing you to Veronica Parks. She's a master soul healer and the founder of the Soul Healing System, a quantum way of releasing past hurdles on the subconscious level. And with that said, let us welcome Veronica with so much love and appreciation, and everyone settle in your wonderful, happy space because this is what we are here for in the Soul Healing Sunday, to enjoy the time together and to share and fill our cups with love and spread all over the world.
Happy Sunday, my beautiful angels. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? I see some purple in the house. I see some indigo. Oh, let me look around. I love that. Does everybody have their amethyst? Do you guys have your crystals ready for today? Well, I got my amethyst here, so we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna do that energetically, we're gonna do that physically, and it's also good to wear the color. It just puts you in that mood, right? So today's Soul Healing Sunday, we're dedicating to our third eye chakra. We finally got to the juicy stuff. So I'm gonna take you somewhere really special today. And if you have any distractions around, I would completely cut them all off, turn your phone off, because we're going to go deep. Let's call the angels and to keep us protected and safe so we can go to the source and maybe remember why we're here. Unlock some of that genius, some of those superpowers within us because we all have it, right? So today's Soul Healing Sunday, it's third eye chakra. And if you are new to Soul Healing Sundays, we have started with the root chakra. And if you haven't experienced the other ones, make sure you go back and begin with the root chakra before you get to the juicy stuff. Because you cannot build a home if you do not have the foundation, right? So we all are like, oh, let me just go deep. I want to get the messages and downloads. And I'm like, okay, do you feel safe? Do you feel supported? Let's start from the root and work our way up. So I encourage you after today to go back to the basics and start with the root and sacral and then solar plexus and so forth. Okay. So why do we want to open up our third eye chakra? Anybody has an answer? Want to share in the chat? Let me see what answers we got here. Better vision to see clearly. Okay. Clarity and intuition. Beautiful answers. We want to open that up because that helps us deepen our spiritual connection. Right? When our third eye chakra is open, we have stronger intuition. We have this huge, vivid imagination. Alan is like the master of imagination, he can take you places. We sense that universal connection with each other because, as much as we're individual, we're also one. So we can sense the other person across the world. You look around in the Zoom, you see somebody's video, you can connect to them, you can feel them, you can sense them. If your third eye chakra is open, I can look at a picture and tell what trouble that person's been through, what trauma they've been through. So there are a lot of fun gifts when your third eye chakra is open. But when it's closed, that's when you get to experience confusion, uncertainty, cynicism, even lack of purpose, and very much pessimism. If at any point in time you experience some of that, then you want to do things to open up that third eye chakra because you don't want to get into that low vibration to feel pessimistic or lose that lack of purpose. It's like, why am I here? And if that is that nudge within you, there's like, oh my God, I was meant for something bigger. I don't know why. I'm not supposed to just work this job. I'm supposed to make a difference in the world. Let's open that up and let's find out what that is. So I'm going to share with you three categories on how we can open that third eye chakra. So the first category, it should come as no surprise, that is our diet, right? What we put in our bodies, what we feed these beautiful vessels with. So if you look at food, let's say like if you put all the food in one line, let's say from 1 to 10, 10 being 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. If you go closer to the 1, that is your processed food. I'm going to throw Cheetos in there. That is your processed food. That is your sugar. I always pick up on Cheetos. People already know that. So anytime
Got
you go
something
on the other,
against Cheetos?
you know what? Okay, full disclosure. The reason I pick on Cheetos is because there were some point when I moved to America that I fell in love with two things. That was Cheetos and peanut butter. Peanut butter, I would literally get a jar and I would finish the whole jar with a spoon in 2 days. I'm like, what is this? And then Cheetos was the same thing. So I always pick on those two because not only do they have a lot of things that shouldn't be in your body, but it's also the natural flavors. And before I got into doing this work, I was very much in nutrition, and I was a huge advocate for like looking at every package. If there's natural flavors, do not touch it because there is your MSG right there that triggers your brain to get addicted to the very food. And it was present in both of them. So you eat something and it feels so delicious. If natural flavor wasn't in there, you wouldn't want to eat it. Right. So anyway, a little sidetrack from that. That's why I pick I have a bone to pick with Cheetos. So on that line, but going back to that line, if you eat anything that is processed sugar, you're feeding your ego. And when you eat that kind of food, it's very easy to go in that pessimism, to bicker, to go in those low vibrational states, to feel bad. And on the other side of the spectrum, closer to 10, that's where you have your sprouts, which is also called the living food, your leafy greens, your raw holistic food that comes in most natural form from earth. So when you eat those kind of stuff, you're feeding your soul. You're helping your third eye chakra to stay open. You feel differently, right? Go to McDonald's and have a burger and notice how you feel. And then go and have a green smoothie. The burger's probably going to be like, it's nap time. And I need a Coke to help my body digest that burger. If you have a green smoothie, you're going to have the long lasting energy for hours. I'm a huge advocate of green smoothies, right? So if you look at that spectrum from 1 to 10, and if you notice your diet right now, where are you from 1 to 10? In fact, if you want to share that in a chat, I'm curious. 8, 10, beautiful. So just adding that 1 cup of green smoothie per day can counteract a lot of acidic food. Yeah, 6 and 8, 7, 5 to 9. It's a wide range. 3, okay, 7 to 8, 8. Good, you're in the right place. So you become mindful of that because that very much affects your mood. Is the information that we consume, is the food that we put in our bodies. So there are certain superfoods that you can add to your diet that will open up your third eye chakra. So that is your raw cacao, your goji berries, garlic, lemon, watermelon. Star anise, you can make a tea out of that. Your honey, your coconut oil, your hemp seeds. So those are some superfoods that you can add to your diet to open up that third eye chakra. That is your first category to tackle is your diet. Also drinking water. That seems like such an obvious thing, yet 9 people out of 10 are dehydrated at any given point. The second category that you can use to open up your third eye chakra, it's essential oils. For third eye chakra, you want to use sandalwood. You want to use jasmine, which is also a great one for depression and anxiety. And you want to use, so you got jasmine, sandalwood, and lemon. I actually put some lemon on before we started. So you can massage the area with that essential oil. I want to mention one, and to some of you might come as a surprise. If you're still using toothpaste that has fluoride in it, throw it in the trash can because that is your first blocker to your third eye chakra. I know there's marketing out there and like, oh, you need fluoride to whiten your teeth. No, you don't. That's a myth. So if you're still using toothpaste that has fluoride, I beg you today to eliminate that out of your home. You can simply do a search of fluoride-free toothpaste. There's so many brands out there. In fact, if you want to whiten your teeth, use toothpaste that has charcoal in it or eat strawberries. The third category, which should come at no surprise, is our meditation. when you do chanting, meditation. And if you specifically want to focus on opening your third eye chakra, when you do meditation, you can focus on that space. And when you drift into any form of meditation, we're going to do a guided one today, but any form of meditation, you can begin by sending love to that area. And then anytime you want to open a third eye chakra, you want to bring a vortex that goes counterclockwise for clearing. So you can imagine that in your mind's eye. You can do it with your hand, whatever works for you. Every person can imagine. Maybe not everybody's as advanced as Alan, but everybody has imagination. I had a client one time, I was like, I can't imagine. And I'm like, okay, do you remember when you were a kid and your mom made like favorite cake? It's like, yeah, chocolate, chocolate. And I'm like, you just saw the cake. So every person can imagine. So obviously you can use your crystals. Amethyst, it's a great one. For the journey, this is going to be really, really deep. And if you have the option to lay down, and if your amethyst is a smaller size, not like a huge one like mine, you can actually place it on your third eye chakra. I'm going to teach more about crystals this coming year. They're living things. Have you ever bought a crystal and like over time it begin to grow? They don't just come up, they grow into certain shape, to a certain form, and they continue growing. So these are living things, and you can use their powers for healing, for enhancing energies. But be very careful of allowing anybody else to touch your crystals, because it does pick up everybody else's energy. Doing the clearing of it, putting them out on a full moon, there are a lot of things that you can do to clear them. So if you have an amethyst that has not been touched by anybody else, use it. If it has been touched by other people, don't use it. I'm going to invite you to get yourself in a very, very comfortable state. If you can lay down for this one, kudos to you. That will be absolutely amazing. And with every journey, if I say something or ask you to imagine something, just pretend that it's working. When we're children, we allow our imagination to go so wide, right? So pretend that it's working, allow the energies to work through, and you'll only receive exactly what you need. So if you can lay down, get yourself really, really cozy, bring a blankie, have your crystal right next to you, and allow your breathing to slow down. So take a deep inhale in straight into your belly. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. On your exhale, open your mouth and let it all out. All the thoughts, ideas, expectations, things that you need to do, let it all out. One more time, take the deepest inhale in straight into your belly. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Oh, other people's energies, low vibration frequencies, anything that is not beneficial for you, transmute into love and light for all time, in all dimensions, starverse. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. And as we allow our bodies to go in a deeper and deeper relaxation, let's imagine this amethyst crystal surrounding all of us right now. We're in this amethyst bubble that is going to keep us safe, supported. And begin to notice the energy of the amethyst, the high vibration energy, begins to clear all your chakras, heal them. Clear your aura, your entire energy field from all non-beneficial energies. As you allow the amethyst light to come in, you'll only receive what you need from here. Beautiful. And as you allow your breathing to come to a normal pace, begin to notice your heart slowing down. You begin to notice the blood flowing through your veins slowing down. With every sound, with every word, your body is going deeper and deeper into relaxation. Relax your muscle in your forehead. Relax the muscle in your jaw. If there is any saliva, simply swallow it. That's right. You're doing just fine. Relax every little muscle in your eyes. If there are any other thoughts that come in, simply allow them to drift away. Become the observer. And begin to focus your attention on your third eye chakra, the space between your eyebrows. You begin to notice your eyelids becoming tighter and tighter. You begin to notice your arms and your legs becoming so limp, so lazy now. Today's past. Tomorrow is 1,000 miles away. And you're here now. Feeling so deeply relaxed. And let's bring your heart frequency to 0.1 hertz in a deep place of gratitude for this energy space, for who we are. For our third eye chakra. Very good. And with every sound and every word, your body goes deeper and deeper into relaxation. We're going to bring an energy of this amethyst light going counterclockwise that begins to clear your third eye chakra from any impurities, any stuck energies. Removing all psychic cords placed on your third eye chakra. Clearing the effects of any fluoride that you might have up to this point. So imagine this amethyst, this indigo energy going counterclockwise, clearing, purifying your third eye chakra. Noticing yourself having more space. Noticing your forehead getting lighter and lighter. If there are any aches or resistance, that's our ancestral resistance. Simply let it go. Allow the energy to do its thing. You're doing just fine. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Good job, good job, good job. As I'm speaking directly to your subconscious mind, to your angels of light, and your entire console, we're going to begin to travel to higher dimensions. And you allow yourself to feel, experience, hear, download, decode exactly what you need. As we're moving from the third dimension, moving out to the fourth dimension, moving higher to the fifth dimension. And with every level that we go higher, All the worries, stress, body aches, they completely dissipate away. The higher we go, the more we let go of non-beneficial things that are not serving us. We're moving higher to the 6th dimension, a pure void of black matter. And you can notice yourself lighting up this black void with your own light, the purest energy of your soul. Moving higher to the 7th dimension. In this place, we can begin to help our physical body heal. So if there are any aches, any sickness you're dealing with, simply ask to download, decode, activate, and heal your physical body from this place. As you take a deep inhale in, you allow that energy to give you exactly what you need. We ask for enhancement of our physical body, our strength, our flexibility, our endurance, our health. Very good. We're moving higher to the 8th dimension, the space of infinity, the space of limitless possibilities, where you begin to sense your energy field. You begin to lose track of any body in physical form. And maybe for the first time you realize that we are one. As our energy space interconnects with everything around. And we grow when we heal ourselves, we heal others. We are one. And anything we set our mind to, we can accomplish for the highest good of all. As we are infinite beings of light. Allow yourself to notice how grand you are, how infinite you are. How one you are with everything around. We begin to move higher to the 9th dimension. As we arrive to the 9th dimension, if there is a chapter in your life as a human that you're ready to complete, this is a great place to do it. This is a great place to let it go. The only reason we hold on to things that we don't need, that don't serve us any longer, is because our ego wants to hold on to it. So any part of your life, any beliefs, any patterns, any way of doing things that no longer serve you, simply let them go here. Watch them transmute into love and light. And if you're not sure what you need to let go of, simply ask and say that you're ready to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. And let your console choose. You can repeat that or simply say yes to what Veronica said. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Good job. We begin to move higher to the 10th dimension. As at this point we lose track and essence of our tangible physicality. We sense our pure energy expanding everywhere and being one with all. We begin to move higher to the 11th dimension. And here you get in touch with the angelic side of you. This pure, bright light. And when you look around, you might notice other beings that you know in their angelic form. Notice the joy, the playfulness, the euphoria, the pure bliss. And we ask that this reminds you of the angelic side in you. Reminds you of the pure light that you already possess. Very good. As we allow this light to activate every part of our essence with the purest energy of our soul. Very good. We're going to begin to move faster as your pure energy matter at this point. Moving out to the 12th dimension, 13th dimension, 14th dimension. As we're moving faster through the dimensions, you'll simply absorb and receive what you need from every one of these levels. Moving higher to the 15th dimension. Moving to the 16th dimension. Where there are no feelings, no thoughts. The matter simply is. Moving to the 17th dimension. Eighteenth. And finally arriving to the 19th dimension. And here you get to meet your consult team, your team of guides, angels, archangels. Through their downloads, that will remind you of who you are and why you're here in this time and space. One of your council members steps forward. He is going to share with you a message. The next step for your soul's evolution. The next step on your mission. Simply allow that message to go straight to your subconscious mind. We ask to download, activate, and decode innate spiritual gifts within you that have been dormant for lifetimes. You remember who you are, what you are, and why you are. And at this level, we ask to enhance our essence with any other energy and codes that we need at this time. To enhance every particle of our being. Very good. If you have any questions to your console, go ahead and ask them now. And remember that they will guide you every step of the way. Once you accept your mission, you don't have to worry about how, what, who. You'll simply keep showing up in the right circumstances. Beings are going to come and help you every step of the way. And if you're ready to accept your mission, there's a throne that you can step into now. They will help you every step of the way. So if you're ready, go ahead and sit in your throne that was made just for you. As your console incarnates you now for accepting your mission. And you'll begin to send your intuition downloads through your third eye chakra, in your dreams, in your meditations, in your writing. Allow all those energies to come in as you'll receive exactly what you need. Very good. Now you can take a moment to thank your console. Thank them for their gift, for waiting patiently for you. You received everything that you needed to receive at this moment. And you can always come back in a few days or a few weeks for the next download. In a moment, we're going to descend to lower dimensions. You remember who you are, what you are, why you are, now, in this lifetime. Begin to move down to the 18th dimension, 17th dimension, 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th. We ask to raise your physical body's adaptability to this new energy and codes to 100%. Moving down to the 11th dimension, you remember the angelic light within you. And from this point now, you're going to begin to shine brighter and brighter and brighter. And sun gaze at the sun to remind you of your light on every sunrise and every sunset. Going down to the 10th dimension, 9th dimension, and you remember that any mission that you have, it is possible. You have chosen, and it's only a matter of time. Now, moving down to the 8th dimension, 7th dimension. You can always come back to the 7th dimension. Moving down to the 6th dimension. You notice how the black void becomes so bright from your own light. As you're radiating brighter than you've ever shined before. Moving down to the 5th dimension. This is the place that you can sense and feel what the other person is feeling. And if you're highly sensitive, you begin to adapt every day the habit of placing a protective bubble around you so you don't get affected as much by low vibration frequencies around. That is your gift. Moving down to the fourth dimension. As you choose to allow only information that are empowering, they're high vibrational. You choose to speak the words that are empowering and high vibrational. And you begin with every word to speak into existence the dream life you want to live. We ask to send a spiritual message to every person in your life, including pets, plants, and people you're about to meet, that your energy has shifted so they can recognize you. I ask to raise the alignment between your physical body and your light to 100%. Very good. I ask to raise your biofield alignment to 100%. Very good. As you're moving down to the third dimension now, into your physical body, into this realm, into this present moment now, begin to sense your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch your entire body. And slowly, when you're ready, you can open your eyes and gaze at something that is beautiful, pleasant. Maybe gaze at your crystal. Begin to move your body, shift it from side to side. Let's stomp your shoulders, the opposite shoulders, the opposite hips, your feet. Keep stomping your body. Stomp your feet. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. As we're coming back into the body now. Beautiful. And if you place the thumb in front of you, let's draw the infinity sign 3 times with one arm. Follow it with your eyes without moving your head. So we begin to integrate what we just did, aligning your left brain to your right brain. And let's switch arms, aligning our yin and our yang, our masculine and our feminine energy. And let's place both thumbs together and do that 3 more times. This was really deep, and if you're feeling a little spaced out, it's perfectly fine. I invite you to give yourself time to rest, drink water, and allow the energy do its thing. As we got all these downloads, our physical body will take a little time to adjust. So if you feel a little drowsy, a little tired, a little sleepy, that is part of it. Honor that time for yourself. And I encourage you to do this journey no more than maybe every 3-4 days. So don't do that tomorrow again. Unless you're really advanced and you just, I have a mission and I'm already wasted too much time. I need to do this. If you're that level, sure.
Veronica, I love working with you because the divine timing of everything that you've done with respect to me since, I guess it was August or July or August when I first got into these things. It's been unbelievable how perfect it's been. This is about my personal life mission on the planet. It's come to a place right now, so it's good that we had this meditation today. I shared a death and rebirth experience that I've been having, and today and tomorrow I'm actually in court. Tomorrow I have to actually speak my vulnerability so that the potential of everything in my life can come into my life supernaturally. It's kind of like saying goodbye to the old guard and everything I've depended on in my life up to this point, and letting go of that publicly, and then grabbing on to what's coming. I really need strength to do this, and reassurance that the universe will hold me up as I do this. And those were the exact words that came to you in this meditation. So I am filled with gratitude. You're a servant of the Most High for me, specifically today. And I'm sending you all my love and thank you. I'm very grateful.
Thank you for sharing that. I receive. And just remember, when you are on your mission, you'll always be provided with what you need, with food, with shelter, with money. It will just come in the most magical way. When people ask, how do I know if I'm living my mission, if I'm doing the right thing? Well, look at the flow in your life. Everything I've done since I embarked on this journey, it's been my intuition. I'm like, okay, what do we do next? And then I get the next instinct and the next instinct. None of it is planned. They usually give me one piece and I'm like, why am I doing this? And then they give me the second piece. I'm like, oh, now it makes sense. So trust your guidance, because if you are doing the right thing, if you are following your mission, you'll be protected, you'll be provided. And I know that sounds a little bit out there for the logical brain, and I hear myself because I was a logical brain, like very much like in the left brain for a good portion of my life.
You know, today I just have a little tiny amethyst crystal and I scotch taped it to my forehead. I saw what you were doing, Hawk, too. So.
You're the walking comedy bit.
Yeah, but you know what? There was a part in the meditation when you were saying to envision a counterclockwise circle to clear the third eye from the clutter and the gook. When I was imagining that, it started getting warm, like the crystal on my forehead started heating up, and I saw or felt this purplish solar system swirling around with the heat. It was just kind of cool.
We have invisible help and we have visible help, and crystals are living things. They're the visible help, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, finally, you asked for help. Let me do what I was meant to do.
Oh, so cool.
Let me take your pain. Let me take, because crystals absorb stuff. When I go to places like Sedona or Mount Shasta, I'm very hesitant to walk into a crystal store because they absorb everything. So any person that has been there, whatever they were dealing with, now the crystals are infused. So when I go in, which I rarely do, even if a few minutes, like I feel all of that. I'm highly sensitive. So, but that's what they do. They absorb all the pain. You know, when you have a pet around, like cats, they absorb your energy too. So these are living things, tangible things that we can see that help us. And then we have the invisible ones, or visible to the clairvoyant eye.
I saw your bindi and I was like, oh my gosh, where's my, and I've been cleaning and throwing more and more and more stuff out from, that exercise. And yesterday I came across a big bag of bindis and I was like, oh, I'm not throwing these out. I'm keeping these. When we got to the 16th dimension, there was a little selenite bowl of seeds for me. And I was like, oh, what are these? And it was seeds of crystals and minerals that are like not on the planet yet or something like that. And I forgot about them. And then on the way back down, I just like put them in my pocket. So I have no idea what they are, what they're for, but they're really cool. And I even like for a second when I came back to was like, do I have a pocket? Are they really here?
I was going to say, check your pockets.
But then I don't have any pockets. But, I have a feeling they're going to show up somewhere and I'm just going to, or they're just planted in that dimension. And, like, will arrive when needed. But then also the gift that my counsel gave me was matured grace.
Mm.
And then I was just, like gratefully asking really what that meant. And realized that I think this is the first lifetime in a whole slew of lifetimes that I made it to past 50 years old. I think I kept dying or getting killed as a young girl in so many lifetimes. And that's, I think, and I just got this understanding of why I've been so confused at so many points in this life. It's like, this is the furthest I've made it in a lifetime, in a long, long time. So that much, so I forget what dimension that was, like the ninth or something, where we were healing something.
7th is the physical body healing.
Okay. And that's kind of where that came through. So it just all came together. Like, I finally broke that spell of dying as a child. And now I get to be in this life with my mature grace. And the words were here is your grace matured. Now move back out into the world and take it with you. So next week, I'll put myself back on the schedule.
There you go. I was waiting for that. 'Cause
Thank
I knew it
you.
was going to be a matter of days.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be this Tuesday, but I want one more week to drink lots of water and blueberry smoothies and just, gift myself that time to integrate, because it's been a really, really, really deep journey with you. So thank you.
You are very welcome. We can actually bring things from other dimensions. That's why I was like, check your pockets because you never know. There are actually about, on average, 8 new crystals that are discovered every year that have never been seen before. So you never know. You might just come across some of them.
Hello there, everyone. This is Alan. I am so happy for Hog sharing that, and Deb and Craig. Thank you, everyone. And I just love doing these multidimensional trips with you, Veronica. I think you're the first person that I ever experienced a journey like that. And it's the most fascinating journey that I have ever been on. And just to see all those visuals and also feel like the layers, and the higher we went, the lighter I felt, and the more light I could see around me, and just to feel that embrace, it's undescribable. Really, there is no words that can truly tell what happens in those places. But to bring back to this world, to this dimension, those gifts like hugs, crystals, and minerals, that is precious. I think that is one of the reasons why we're doing these journeys, why we are here now, to bring that back to here and share it with the world. And what a better place to share all of this than the Soul Healing Sunday with you and everyone else, and that stays there on the cyberspace for everyone else to join in. I really enjoy these trips, Veronica. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody else. Ever expanding love for all of you.
Thank you, Alan. I sometimes when I get clients that have where they're very much caught up in all the problems that they have on the 3D dimension, I sneakily take them to a higher dimension, and then all the problems that they had seem like a joke, because you realize that your physicality, your human body is such a small portion. When you begin to play and activate your gifts within, then all of a sudden the law of attraction becomes really real very fast. But it's taught the opposite way. We're learning all of those stuff on a conscious level. And until we get to experience it on a deep level in a higher dimension, that's when we begin to have fun with it, because we're pure energy, right? It doesn't even matter what words I say, you're sensing my energy. You're either going to connect, or if the ego is too strong, you're going to be like, no, I can't handle it. Let me come back in 5 years. And that's okay. We're here to shine the light for those who are ready. And I just want you to keep shining. That's what the Soul Healing Sunday is about, to remind you of who you are, the beauty, the power, the magic, the loving being that you are. Because that is what I see in every individual that I'm lucky enough to have come on my path. And Alan knows, once you're in my world, I sense when you're down, I sense when you're up. And I will love you forever. So that's what I'm here for. Susie said, thank you, Veronica, for the deep and high vibe journey. Alan and everyone for your shares. Okay. So I will see you next Sunday. We're going to go higher than we've ever been before for our crown chakra, healing, clearing, and opening. So that is you can do white, you can do pink. I'll let you pick your own crystal. There are quite a few to choose from. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to bring you into my angelic realm. So I'm excited about that. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love
You.
you.
Love you. I love you.
I love you.
I
Love
love
you. I
you.
love you.
Aloha.
Love
Love
you. I love
you.
I
you.
love you.
Love you. Love you. Love
Baby clock.
I love you.
I love
Love
you.
you.
I love you.
I love
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.